welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jason. How are you? Today I'm going to do my makeup again. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I was thinking about working with the Morphe 35B palette. I already did my face, kind of, the outlines, like foundation and contour. And I perm my eyelids with Paint Pot from MAC. For those who don't know what the Morphe 35B looks like, that's it. It's quite colorful. It has a few shimmers and mainly matte. I'm going to start by putting some translucent loose powder underneath my eyes. I'm gonna put not too much, but not too little as well. A little bit like this. Looks crazy. Oh my god, I don't know, every time I look at myself in my viewfinder, I just have to laugh so hard because sometimes I can look so crazy with, like, in the process of doing makeup, it all can look like quite iffy. Let's just work. We'll see it on the way. We can always just redo things and stuff, so I'm gonna take a blender brush and I'm gonna dip into the color Sky because I like it, and I'm using a hand mirror, so excuse me if I'm like this and you can't see anything. Just yell at me, I'll probably hear you. Okay, no I won't, but I'm gonna put this into my outer V section. Okay, there you go. Gonna put that in, dab that in. Dab, dab, dab. And taking it all the way in to the crease. I'm always sitting like this, but it's really bad for my back and I don't want that. So with that same brush, just going back and forward, diffusing that color nice and evenly. Making sure that's not too harsh and this part is not too soft. Just nice and blend it. This video is recorded after the second day of school and I'm already regretting going to school in the first place. My school can be such a drama. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, is it that hard to, like, get it together? Like, I'm not trying to make you move mountains or something, but just make a normal schedule. I'm gonna go into the color Denim. And I'm gonna place that in the outer V as well. There's a little bit along the crease. But the good thing is, my teacher on first day of school, she calculated how many days there were left until this school year ended. Like, she is done with it as much as we are. So she calculated that it will take us like, by the way, going back into Sky and softening this things up. Yeah, she calculated that it will take us like 117 days from that day to finish school. So that was kind of cool of her. I mean, I appreciate her effort. Another thing that happened the other day was that my softbox lamp exploded. Yeah. At least one of them did. Okay, to clarify the story, because you might be thinking like, what? Are you okay? I'm okay. There's nothing to worry. But the story goes like this. I suggested to my family, like, yeah, we could use one of my softboxes for our Christmas dinner with the whole family, and like to do a little photo booth moment with like a backdrop and like little thingies that you can put for your face, like a hat like this, and you know. So I was like, okay, well, at least we'll have good lighting, so that's good. So, okay, everyone agreed, like, okay, let's bring one softbox to the venue, because we celebrated it in a venue, because we have quite a lot of family members. So, yeah, fast forward to that moment. We were all there having a good time, like, yeah, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know how it happened, but apparently some kid knocked over my softbox lamp and it fell on the ground, and I was like, okay. By the way, all of this I heard it afterwards when I was at home already, so I was kind of mad, and I was really pissed actually. I wasn't just mad, I was really pissed because the kid not only pushed it once but twice, and apparently something happened inside of my lamp with like the bulb, the light bulb. I think maybe wires disconnected or something. So yeah, when I got home, I wanted to set up my like studio lighting for a new YouTube video, and when I turned them on, nothing happened. So I was like, well, what is this? Where is the problem? Let me try to fix it. So me being like a DIYer kind of, I took off the material of the softbox and I unscrewed the bulb, and I was like, okay, there's nothing wrong. I took my other softbox, which works perfectly, and I was like, you know what, let me try this bulb in there. So I did that and it worked perfectly fine. So I knew it was about the bulb. I think it was broken or something. By the way, I just put deep dive in my out of V section thingy. I'm gonna go into the color Beats Me now, and I'm gonna put that right up here, kind of there. Alright, so let me continue the story. So yeah, I knew the bulb wasn't working, so I thought, okay, let's give it another try. Maybe something happened in there, you know. Maybe like God came through and fixed this all. So, being like the naive me that I can be sometimes, I took the bulb and I stuck it back in there, and I twisted it a couple of times to make sure it was in there right and properly and fitted and stuff. And then I turned on the switch and literally, boom! It blew apart and like things shattered everywhere, and like the electricity shut down, so I had to go to the electricity thing in my house with all the switches, and I had to I had to put on the switches again, and I was like, oh my god, how is this even possible? And I remember feeling so disappointed because I was like, I paid real money for it. Oh, by the way, fun fact, it was the first time I was going to use the Softboxes at the dinner party. So, the Christmas party dinner, Christmas dinner thing, yeah. So I was like, okay. And then I got home and I wanted to use it. And then I realized that it was broken. So, I was so sad and mad at the same time. I was like, why me? Literally, why me? What did I ever do to deserve this? Because I don't get it. Like, why me? Why? And the worst thing about it is, like, the mom of the kid didn't apologize or even like admitted the fact that her kid broke my lamp. By the way, I just used the color puffs on that side. Chicory? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I used it on this side, on the inner thing. Even though I know, like, kids are kids and things can happen, it does not mean that your kid can just break stuff and get away with it. I mean, my kid would never get away with that. I know that for sure. So yeah, that's the story about how my softbox exploded on me. And now I'm using like a Philips Energy light, daylight lamp, and my other softbox. I'm gonna take the color Chichuri or Shitchuri, I don't know, that color at least. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it underneath my eye, just a little bit in the middle. Then I'm gonna take probably denim. Yeah, let's use denim. I'm gonna use denim. And I'm gonna put that as well, connecting the two up there, taking it in. Same on the other side. Then taking sky, putting it right here, and blending the two, starting with the lightest colors. And going to the darker. I'm going to use the color Pixie on a flat shadow brush, and I'm gonna place that right in my inner corner on top of, what's the name of the other color? Azure. I don't know. Also putting it right there. Okay, I want to put something lighter up in this area. So I'm gonna take another color on a tapered blender brush, on a tapered shadow brush. Gonna go into the color Pom Pom, and I'm gonna place it right in the middle of the color. Okay, so that did literally nothing. Let's go into Watermelon and place that on my eyelid. Clean blender brush, and I'm gonna soften up the edges so definitely wet that color, watermelon. I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour lipsticks in the color Drug Lord, and I'm gonna shake this well because that's what it says on the packaging. And I'm gonna put some on my hand. Like so. And I'm gonna take a liner brush like this. I'm gonna dip into the color and I'm gonna apply my liner like that. Now let's do a white liner in my waterline. And actually, instead of using black mascara, I might use white. And instead of using mascara, I'm gonna use eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I've used this technique of using white liquid liner as a mascara, sort of, a few times now. And I really like how it looks because it looks definitely like mascara. I think that's all for the eyes. What I might do is, first of all, let me dust off all this excess powder. Now that my excess powder is off, I can move on to highlighter. I think I might use this one. I've had this highlighter for quite a while now, but I normally don't use it. It's the, let's see, it's the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer Shimmering Sculpting Powder in the color 2. It's like a icy pinkish, and I normally don't wear it a lot because I don't think it suits me very well, but I think it will go with this look. So I'm gonna take a small highlighter brush, I'm gonna dip that in there, really get it nice and saturated, and I'm gonna just do a little bit of that. Okay, I like that. Yeah, and I'm gonna also pop this underneath my eyebrow. I am going to use this color. This is like it's like a metallic pink. It's by Kiko and it's in the color 3. It's the Metal Fusion blush. Tap that in there. Let's keep the highlighter simple. Let's take the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder, just that. And I'm gonna take it on my highlighter brush, dust off a little bit of the excess, and right there, place it. Wow. Very subtle. Okay, now let's take a smaller brush, dip into the Diamond Glow, and place it on top of the bridge of my nose. A little bit on the center, and on my upper lip, putting on the Jeffree Star Drug Lord. With my finger I'm going to dip into Azure, and I'm gonna place that right in the middle. And I'm gonna do the same on the top. I'm gonna go into Sky to deepen things up. I'm gonna go into Denim, my last hope. Ah, great. That's better. Does anyone watch Riverdale? It looks like I overdosed on Jingle Jangle. Okay, so this probably won't get any better than this. That's the look that I came up with. My eyes look crazy. They're like, what? Okay, maybe if I just take this and face the light, or that light. Okay, that light is... it's very blue. So that's it, you guys. I ended up using Denim on my lips and then topping that off with the Metal Fusion blush from Kiko in the color Tree, and putting a little bit of Chichery in the middle. Again, these videos aren't like tutorials because I don't know if you want to look like this, but it's just something I do. Yeah, it's kind of like developing my way, and like also like it's also like a portfolio for me online. So I just like doing this. Makes me happy, and yeah, it's like a hobby of mine. Guess you can say that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more of me, then subscribe to my channel. If you want, you can check my description box for my Instagram, and you can follow me there as well. Yeah, it was really fun. I like hanging with you guys. So yeah, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.